Announcer bot is active. Danny van Rooyen from Netherlands in Stanek is first. From South Africa in Continental is fourth with 150 kilos. Danny van Rooyen in Savat is first. Best lap is a 1:13.689. Leon van Linden from South Africa in Castrol is 8th. Westhuizen in Castrol is 5th driving a BMW. Best lap is a 2:12.513. Minutes remaining in the session. Mike McGeer from Ireland in start-finish is 7th. Martin Meyer from South Africa is P4 with 150 kilos. Best lap is a 1:14.908. Sean Olivier from South Africa in Continental is P7 with 150 kilos. Best lap is a 1:46.169. Danny van Rooyen is first. Donovan Liu in back straight is third. Best lap is a 1:14.579. Ryan van der Westhuizen in back straight is fourth. Best lap lap is a 1:14.609. From South Africa in Stanek is 6th. Danny Van Ruyen is 1st. Best lap is a 1:13.499. Donovan Liu in Castrol is 3rd. Leon van Linden in Castrol is 8th. Best lap is a 1:15.754. Donovan Liu in start finish is P3. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Danny Van Ruyen in Sabat is 1st. Best lap is a 1:13.415. Leon van Linden in Volkswagen is P8. Danny Van Ruyen is 1st. James Leach from South Africa in start finish is 5th with 150 kilos. Best lap is a 1:14.682. Martin Meyer in back straight is 6th. Sean Olivier in back straight is 9th. James Leach in start finish is 6th. Sean Olivier in Sabat is P2. Best lap is a 1:13.624. James Leach in Stanek is P6. Sean Olivier from South Africa is P2. Best lap is a 1:13.459. Van der Westhuizen is P4. Best lap is a 1:14.448. Martin Meyer in back straight is 7th. Jeanine Glad from South Africa in Malmesbury Straight is 10th. Danny van Ruyen in Continental is P1. Leon van Linden in start finish is 9th. The qualification session is at Killarney International Raceway in Cape Town, South Africa. The wind speed is 13 km/h from the northeast. Donovan Lewis P1. Danny van Rooyen from Netherlands in Fleet is P1. Van der Westhuizen from South Africa in Volkswagen is 9th with 150 kilos. Danny van Rooyen in start finish is P10. Danny van Rooyen is up 7.58 in King. Danny van Rooyen is up 7.64 in Stanek. Danny van Rooyen improved his first with a 1:13.441. Joshua Raby from South Africa in start finish is P7 with 150 kilos. Joshua Raby improved his sixth with a 1:16.165. 2.724 off pole. Mike McGeer is P7. Mike McGeer is up 3.04 in King. Donovan Lew in back straight is 6th up 0.11. Donovan Lew improved his fifth with a 1:14.851. 1.410 off pole. Brendan Gryzel from South Africa in start finish is 9th up 10.37 with 150 kilos. Donovan Lew in Castrol is 7th up 0.34. Donovan Lew is up 0.24 in back straight. Five minutes remaining in the session. Donovan Liu is up 0.17 in start-finish. Donovan Liu improved his 8th with the 1:14.755. 1.314 off pole. Martin Meyer is 7th. Martin Meyer improved his P3 with a 1:14.091. 0.650 off pole. Jeanine Glad is 11th. Jeanine Glad improved his P9 with a 1:15.456. 2.015 off pole. Brendan Griesel in Castrol is 6th up 0.18. Brendan Griesel is up 0.40 in Sabat. Joshua Rady from South Africa in Stanek is P12 up 0.20. Joshua Rady improved his 11th with a 1:15.578. 2.137 off pole. Sean Olivier is provisional pole with a 1:13.438. Danny Van Ruyen in Sabat is P2. Best lap is a 1:13.441. 0.003 off pole. Danny Van Ruyen is up 0.15 in Stanek. Mike McGeer from Ireland in back straight is 6th up 0.13. Mike McGeer improved his P3 with a 1:13.824. 0.386 off pole. Leon van Linden from South Africa in Castrol is 12th up 0.18. Sean Olivier is provisional pole with a 1:13.347. Leon van Linden is up 0.12 in back straight. Leon van Linden is up 0.37 in start finish. Leon van Linden improved his P10 with a 1:15.253. 1.906 off pole. Donovan Liu in Continental is P8. Peter Grobler from Lesotho in Stanek is 9th up 0.10. Peter Grobler improved his 7th with a 1:14.293. 0.946 off pole. Martin Meyer from South Africa in Sabat is P6 up 0.13 with 150 kilos. Donovan Liu in back straight is P9 up 0.11. Jeanine Glad from South Africa in Sabat is P11 up 0.38. best lap is a 1:15.456. 2.109 off pole. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Jeanine Glad is up 0.19 in start-finish. Danny Van Ruyen is P2. Peter Grobler in start-finish is P7. Mike McGeer is P3. Sean Olivier from South Africa in Stanek is first up 0.10 with 150 kilos. Mike McGeer in Malmesbury Straight is third up 0.11. Mike McGeer is up 0.12 in start-finish. Mike McGeer is up 0.03 in Castrol. Mike McGeer is up 0.09 in Sabat. The race session is at Killarney International Raceway in Cape Town, South Africa. The wind speed is 12 km/h from the north-northeast. Sean Olivier is P1. Danny Van Ruyen from Netherlands is second. Mike McGeer from Ireland is third. Brendan Gryasel from South Africa is P4 with 150 kilos. Martin Meyer from South Africa is 5th with 150 kilos. Ryan van der Westhuizen from South Africa is P6 with 150 kilos. Brendan Gryasel in Continental is P5. In Castrol is 5th. Peter Grobler from Lesotho in Malmesbury Strait is 8th. Leon van Linden from South Africa in Back Strait is P8. Danny van Rooyen in Start Finish is P3. P6, 0.5 behind Ryan van der Westhuizen. Martin Meyer is P12. Best lap is a 1:35.862. 16.696 off the fastest lap. Martin Meyer passed James Leach for 11th. Ryan van der Westhuizen in Back Straight is P3, 0.2 behind Danny van Rooyen. Mike McKeer in Stanek is P4, 0.3 behind Ryan van der Westhuizen. Mike McGeer is now 5th. Mike McGeer lost P6 to Jeanine Glad. Brendan Gryasel in Continental is P5, 0.2 behind Donovan Liu. Donovan Liu was 1.3 faster last lap. Brendan Gryasel lost 5th to Jeanine Glad. Joshua Raby from South Africa in Castrol is P8 with 150 kilos, 0.5 behind Mike McGeer. Leon van Linden in Volkswagen is P9. Best lap is a 1:16.810, 2.908 off the fastest lap. Leon van Linden is now 8th. Peter Grobler in Back Straight is P9, 0.1 behind Leon van Linden. Peter Grobler passed Leon van Linden for 8th. Leon van Linden in Start Finish on lap 3 is 9th, 0.3 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler was 1.7 faster last lap. Brendan Gryasel from South Africa is 6th, 0.5 behind Jeanine Glad. Jeanine Glad was 4.5 faster last lap. Brendan Gryasel is now 5th. Joshua Raby is 11th, 0.4 behind Martin Meyer. Martin Meyer in Back Straight is 11th. Peter Grobler in Continental is 8th, 0.7 behind Jeanine Glad. Peter Grobler was 4.0 faster last lap. Martin Meyer is P10, 0.5 behind Joshua Raby. Peter Grobler in Malmesbury Straight is P8, 0.4 behind Jeanine Glad. Jeanine Glad from South Africa in Back Straight is P8, 0.1 behind Peter Grobler. Joshua Raby in start finish is P10, 0.6 behind Martin Meyer. Ryan van der Westhuizen in Volkswagen is P4, 0.4 behind Donovan Liu. Donovan Liu in Back Straight is P4. Ryan van der Westhuizen is 4th. Leon van Linden in start finish is 11th, 0.3 behind Joshua Raby. Joshua Raby was 5.9 faster last lap. Leon van Linden passed Joshua Raby for P10. Joshua Raby is P11, 0.3 behind Leon van Linden. Westhuizen in Back Straight is 6th with 150 kilos, 0.2 behind Mike McGear. Mike McGear was 3.0 faster last lap. Mike McGear from Ireland in Stanek is 6th. Mike McGear passed Ryan van der Westhuizen for P5. Joshua Raby in Stanek is 11th, 0.5 behind Leon van Linden. Joshua Raby passed Leon van Linden for 10th. Westhuizen in Volkswagen is 6th, 1.0 behind Mike McGear. Danny Van Ruyen in start finish is P2, 2.3 behind Sean Olivier. Donovan Liu in back straight is third, 1.8 ahead of Brendan Gryasel. Westjuizen in Continental is 6th with 150 kilos, 1.4 behind Mike McGeer. Brendan Gryasel in Malmesbury Straight is P4, 1.4 behind Donovan Liu. The leader has just finished the race. Sean Olivier from South Africa finished first. Danny van Rooyen finished P2. Donovan Liu finished P3. Brendan Gryasel finished P4. Mike McGeer finished P5. Ryan van der Westjuizen finished P6. Peter Grobler finished P7. Jeanine Glad finished P8. Martin Meyer finished P9. Joshua Raby finished 10th. Leon van Linden finished 11th. James Leach finished P12. race session is at Killarney International Raceway in Cape Town, South Africa. The wind speed is 7 km/h from the north-northeast. Peter Grobler is P7. Sean Olivier from South Africa is P1 with 150 kilos. Danny van Rooyen from Netherlands is P2. Donovan Lou is third. Brendan Gryasel from South Africa is fourth with 150 kilos. Mike McGeer from Ireland is fifth. Race start. Soto in Castrol is sixth. James Leach from South Africa in Malmesbury Strait is eighth with 150 kilos. Westchuizen from South Africa in Back Strait is P11 with 150 kilos. Joshua Rady entering the pits is P12. Danny van Rooyen in start finish is P2, 0.2 behind Sean Olivier. Danny van Rooyen passed Sean Olivier for P1. Sean Olivier in Castrol on lap 2 is P2, 0.2 behind Danny van Rooyen. Martin Meyer entering the pits is P11. Sean Olivier passed Danny van Rooyen for P1. Donovan Lou exiting pits. Peter Grobler is 8th. Peter Grobler lost 8th to Ryan van der Westchuizen. Peter Grobler lost P9 to Donovan Lou. Mike McGeer is 3rd. Brendan Gryasel in Continental is 4th, 0.5 behind Mike McGeer. Jeanine Black from South Africa is 6th, 0.5 behind James Leach. Malmesbury Strait on lap 3 is P3, 0.4 behind Danny van Rooyen. Leon van Linden from South Africa in Back Strait is 7th. Best lap is a 1:14.861. 0.602 off the fastest lap. Leon van Linden lost P9 to Peter Grobler. Mike McGeer is 3rd. P7, 3.4 ahead of Donovan Liu. Ryan van der Westhuizen lost P7 to Donovan Liu. Ryan van der Westhuizen lost 8th to Peter Grobler. Mike McGear in back straight is 3rd. Best lap is a 1:13.678. 0.071 off the fastest lap. Danny Van Ruyen in start finish is 2nd, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Westhuizen in Stanek on lap 4 is P11, 0.5 behind Leon van Linden. In back straight is P4, 0.6 behind Mike McGear. Ryan van der Westhuizen is 11th. Best lap is a 1:15.324. 1.809 off the fastest lap. Danny Van Ruyen in start finish is P2 driving a SATCAR, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Ryan van der Westhuizen in Stanek is 11th with 150 kilos, 0.2 behind Leon van Linden. Leon van Linden was 16.0 faster last lap. Martin Meyer from South Africa is 9th with 150 kilos. Ryan van der Westhuizen in Castrol is 11th with 150 kilos, 0.4 behind Leon van Linden. Danny Van Ruyen in start finish is P2, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Ryan van der Westhuizen in back straight is P11, 0.2 behind Leon van Linden. Danny Van Ruyen from Netherlands is 2nd, 0.2 behind Sean Olivier. Peter Grobler is P8 driving a Toyota, 0.3 behind Donovan Liu. Danny Van Ruyen in back straight is 2nd, 0.2 behind Sean Olivier. Peter Grobler in back straight is 8th, 0.1 behind Donovan Liu. Peter Grobler passed Donovan Liu for P7. Donovan Liu in start finish is P8, 0.3 behind Peter Grobler. Danny Van Ruyen in kink is 2nd, 0.2 behind Sean Olivier. Donovan Liu is 8th, 0.3 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler was 1.0 faster last lap. Danny Van Ruyen in Stanek is 2nd, 0.1 behind Sean Olivier. Sean Olivier in start finish is P2 with 150 kilos, 0.1 behind Danny Van Ruyen. Donovan Liu in start finish is 8th, 0.2 behind Peter Grobler. Donovan Liu passed Peter Grobler for P7. Peter Grobler is P8 driving a Toyota, 0.1 behind Donovan Liu. Ryan van der Westhuizen is 11th. Best lap is a 1:14.433. 1.018 off the fastest lap. Peter Grobler in back straight is 8th, 0.2 behind Donovan Liu. Sean Olivier in Continental is 2nd. Best lap is a 1:13.452. 0.037 off the fastest lap. In Volkswagen is 4th, 0.7 behind Mike McGeer. Sean Olivier in back straight is 2nd, 0.3 behind Danny Van Ruyen. Leader has just finished the race. Danny Van Ruyen finished P1. Sean Olivier finished 2nd. Mike McGeer finished 3rd. Brendan Gryasel finished P4. James Leach finished P5. Jeanine Glad finished P6. Peter Grobler finished 7th. Donovan Liu finished 8th. Martin Meyer finished P9. Leon van Linden finished 10th. Ryan van der Westhuizen finished P11.